Hi, I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. Today we're going to answer a question from David in Kent County, Delaware. David wrote in, he says that he's 16 years old, he's about to get his first car, and his father told him that he should not get a red car because red cars get more tickets. And is that true? And David, the answer is yes. Red cars get more speeding tickets than any other cars on the road. So you might want to stay away from getting a red car if you're thinking that you might end up getting a bunch of tickets for speeding. But on the other hand, I have to tell you something, and that is that there's another way to look at this, and you might want to get a red car because one of the things that happens when you're driving a car is you find out that there's a lot of bad motorists on the roadways. And this isn't just limited to Delaware, this is Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, everywhere that I've ever been. There are some incredibly bad drivers who are really not paying very close attention to what they're doing. And so if you think about it, the reason why red cars tend to get more speeding tickets is because they're more noticeable, and it draws, it draws the police officers' attention to that red car rather than a white car or black car or blue car. You know, if it's bright red, it brings more attention to you. But if you're trying to avoid automobile accidents, maybe you want to bring more attention to you. Like, think about, the reason why people that are riding motorcycles want to have straight pipes and want to be as loud as they can is because they want other motorists to notice them and not cut them off, not come over on them, not, do things, not cause accidents caused by their inattentiveness or inattention to what's going on around them. So having a red car might make you more noticeable. It might result in more speeding tickets, but you could cure that by not speeding. And the benefit of having a red car would be that you're more noticeable to other drivers on the road, and maybe that will prevent you from getting in an accident caused by another driver's lack of attention. So I would say you might want to have this conversation with your dad, but you could go back and tell him, show him this video or tell him, Ben Schwartz said maybe I should get a red car. Maybe you should do things to become as noticeable as possible on the roadway. So you can go back, tell your dad, I said, actually, I think you should get a red car. I think you should get the ground effects. I think you should do everything to make that car as noticeable as possible. Slap bumper stickers all over it, do whatever you have to do. But the more attention you draw to that automobile, the less likely it is that someone's gonna run into you. I'm attorney Ben Schwartz, always trying to keep the safety perspective here. If you have questions for me that I can answer in video format like this, please feel free to send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com.